close, the amount of rounds you need for the game to be winnable is 4. Anything less than 4 and it's pretty much over. And I think for GROND, this may be a very big struggle to even hit that.
I think you might be right, to be honest. Having lost that round, really not getting all too much in it. They'll go for another buy, but of course, what they're playing off of right now is just that max loss bonus. They're not getting the kills, they're not getting the bomb plants. That means it's $3,400. What that means is that they can go for AKs, they can go for the armor, but if they want utility, they have to drop down to the Galils. And as we see Simple pull out an auto sniper, he's able to just spray away for 2. You used the term earlier that Na'Vi were having fun with this one. They absolutely are. They're blitzing through. They just don't care. Boomich has actually spotted that final man in ramp, and he's called for the flash. He's going for the peak, but Simple finds it with the auto anyway. 12-2, and Na'Vi, they're not being challenged at all here on Mirage.
Of course, this is the first round of Swiss, so these games are going to be a little bit more, I would argue, one-sided, and we are seeing what would be guaranteed, you know, top of the Swiss versus someone who's going to struggle to qualify. I think they can, but they're going to probably go to a, you know, 2-2 and then fight for that third. I can't really see GROND doing it in the same fashion Na'Vi will, so we are seeing very, very polarized sides right now, and to think that both of them are fighting for the same RMR points really shows that GROND have a way to go, as Electronic shuts down NMB instantly, over towards B. Perfecto, 2 quick kills. He's going to try and convert onto Tariq. He does just that. It's all on FPS, and it feels almost unfair at this point, as Electronic finishes the job. You'd think if, you know, Simple shows up, it's standard. Yeah, you may recover to Simple. All right, Electronic shut up as well. Bit difficult. Boomich is going 13-2. Oh, it's ridiculous now. And now Bit's hitting his kills as well. It's just unfiltered bullying at this point, and well, I'm just interested to see what the response is from these members.
How the hell has Boomich only died twice? I haven't even realized that. It's half time, he's died twice. It's 13-2. It's a crazy result so far. And as I said, if we were able to see the final 3 rounds go Na'Vi's way, they only need a pistol round here, and they should be able to close this.
Of course, before we start the second half, second moment to talk about Parry Match, because friends, don't forget that Parry Match, the betting partner of the Epic League, gives viewers a special bonus for your first deposit. Click on the banner below the stream while watching the games to make them a bit more entertaining. Place your bets there. Good luck, and well, if you thought Na'Vi were going to win, I think you might be in luck, because I can't really see GROND mounting that much of a comeback here.
After that close first map as well, the odds weren't too bad for them, so yeah, definitely interesting. As we go into this second half pistol, I think we saw a brief pause, but we're back underway. Here comes the armor. Here comes a little bit of nadage here. Yeah, there we go. Perfecto, Electronic. Between them, 2 smokes, 3 flashbangs. And it looks like they're going to go for a fast play towards B. This is going to be relentless. In fact, they play for the contact. They shift as soon as they get to that line. They won't be heard for now. NMV ready to take the first one. A contact! That's such a fast dink.
Instantly dinged down, however. NMV, he's able to draw first blood. Boomich, he'll fall. Sasko, good for 2 of his own now. He even shuts down Electronic. It's all on to Perfecto when Zaski, he shows us why he is one of the heavy hitters of GROND, and he just delivers. 4 quick kills there as GROND make it 3. Let's be honest, a comeback is still got a pipe dream at this point, but it does make things that bit better for GROND as they get a bit of momentum. They feel a bit better about it as they move to their next buy.
Somebody said, overconfident Na'Vi is so scary, and it really is. As soon as Simple starts buying an auto sniper and goes for crazy shots and things, yeah, they are absolutely terrifying. They're unstoppable. For GROND here, though, that's a huge pistol round, especially after being dinked early on. NMV, the fact that he's able to fall away, play his life like that, call in the support from Saski, and Saski can just go huge with 4, is incredible. 13-3, GROND looking like they should be able to take this next round, but up against the Desert Eagles, they've definitely got to be careful. Electronic on the other side of this smoke. He's the lone lurker here towards the A site. Everybody else leaning towards the B apartments and top mid. And look at where they've left the bomb. They've left the bomb at TV. So with 2 players coming underpass and with Electronic's position, I'd expect them to go for an A split here. But with the bomb's current location, I'm not too sure.
Well, FPS falling does give Na'Vi that man advantage. Get ready for the follow-up, and for Fader, as he peeks towards jungle, he looks for an initial member. Hasn't done so yet, though, and the smoke means that he's just going to make sure there hasn't been a boost. With Bit trying to spot out Sasuke, E2 hasn't traded just yet, so the main point of contact will actually be Electronic onto Torek, and he's think down in the process. Fader and Perfecto both exchange blows towards mid. The MP9 over towards short, tries to catch out a member, while Sasuke's good for one. Simple trades into the 2-on-2 now, and with low HP on Torek, this is very doable for Na'Vi. He gets this site, they go for this plant, and the plant is for triple. Simple. He sits towards Firebox. He awaits the oncoming GROND members, and with NMV, the real power weapon in this being that AUG. Question is, what mileage can he get out of it? He pushes forward from jungle, he hard clears it, but with only a single kit onto Torek, he needs to be able to survive, at least to get to this site and or die near NMV. Luckily, they have moved forward together. Perfecto, he'll be the initial point of contact. He's just got a delay for Simple, as Simple's backstab should finish the job, but as Perfecto swings, NMV spotted out, NMV to full, all on Torek. Simple should be able to finish the job. He doesn't even have to. I think he had his knife out there looking for another knife kill. It's Perfecto to just one-man army it, though, as Na'Vi go 14-3 up, and for GROND, I think this is just the end of the line, I think, in this series, Josh, to be honest.
I'm starting to think so too, of course, with very little money behind them. Of course, if you actually win that pistol as well, then you get that loss bonus. Sorry, you don't get that loss bonus that you start off with if you lose the pistol. So if you win the pistol and then lose the follow-up, I kind of overcomplicated that a little bit. But if you win the pistol and lose the follow-up, you kind of end up with less money. That's an incredible opening shot there from FPS. But as Simple follows up onto Torek elsewhere, there's still a major firepower advantage here for Na'Vi. And if GROND lose this round, then obviously they're going to be fighting for their lives in the next. So they'll have to go for another shaky force buy there. An unbelievable follow-up headshot from Simple as he is just tearing through right now. No one else is even out on the A site with him. He's just single-handedly trying to open up this door.
FPS ringing out shots from CT, desperately trying to keep them at bay, and for Na'Vi, as that plant goes down, it gives them an opening. GROND desperately trying to consider if they should retake this or not, and with only deagles and with the odd scouts saving, the fact they're desperately trying to save this definitely shows that they're in a lot of trouble. And well, as their teammate falls, Fader, he's got to lead this charge, and well, SPS spots out the first man. Electronic falls, that's an opening to be pretty happy with. Simple, not able to respond either now. Suddenly things look a bit scary. That bomb taps once, Bits trades. Perfecto gets the next say on the matter. And for a moment, while things looked very, very scary for Na'Vi, they recover it beautifully, killing every single member and bringing themselves to 15. At 15-3, what on earth do GROND do next as they move to the next reinvestment and just try to pull through with the Eagles?
We don't see any AWP available here for Na'Vi, of course, but it doesn't matter. Realistically, they don't really want it. They're up against these pistols. They'll come in with the rifles, Bit on that AUG that he was able to retrieve from before. AK's full utility, not bad at all. For GROND, someone needs to make a hero play, and as Sasuke drops early, he's the one that I'd call upon to go huge. He's not given the opportunity to do so. Na'Vi, man advantage, match point. They've got 12 chances to close, but this is probably their best opportunity to do so.
That it is for Torek. He tries to go a bit aggressive towards Palace, changes his mind, and instead sits under Balk. He awaits for the push from Bit. The molly lands right on him, though. Simple good for the first. Torek, he's got to swing out from this. He too falls. It's turning into an absolute collapse towards this site. And with NMV and FPS, the last members left standing. Simple. That's why flashed into CT, but it may not matter at this point. He dives forward. He finishes the job. It's a ruthless and just categoric slaughter as we see Na'Vi take down GROND 16-3.
Well, folks, a pretty one-sided 2-0, all things considered. Dust 2 was fairly close, but yeah, Mirage was just an absolute whitewash. Really, really strong stuff there from Na'Vi. They put up more of a one-sided affair than we saw, of course, against Gambit. Oh, sorry, not against Gambit, from Gambit earlier on. But yeah, I mean, that's 2 series underway. That's kind of under the belt. We've got one left of the day. It's later on. It's going to be Namiga versus OneWeird. That one should be a little more contentious than the 2 that we've seen so far. The 2 we've seen so far statistically have been super, super one-sided. That one later should be a close one. I'm fully anticipating that one to go to 3 maps and to be quite exciting. But, Kremer, we're going to be going to a short break before then, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back very, very shortly with that third and final series of the day. I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you, everybody, for joining us so far. We'll be back in just a moment.
There are only a few seconds to close this round, and headshot, nice! Fist bumps go to the teammates.
I wanna hear your go, go, go. I can feel your smashing blow. Swing around, rise to fame, hold the ground.
Very much. They play, you win.
A little bit of light, a little bit of gold. Under pressure, you start to fold like a diamond.